And huzzah, everything is working perfectly and totally, absolutely, perfectly fine. And what's going on, Angel? Welcome back to the game that never ends.
Scout ship depart.
I got a new costume. That's a dangerous costume. We're going back to that. You know, I really wish that these were smaller. Change animation. Oh. R2R. Man, I really wish I could change the size of this Norman head so that it would just be smaller. It does kind of get in the way. But anyways. Wish I could listen to the music. Figure out if I like it. Okay, no problems, man. You just on time. Alright, so we need to rescue Percival from the villa. Which means we have to go this way. Oh, I should probably stop watching my own stream. That would be helpful. Actually, let's make sure those aren't... Okay. Not any more skits that we have to worry about.
So those weren't demons. They were Malakim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Enominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malakim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him. Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her, she'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa.
Hey, Smiggy! What's going on, man? Actually, I need to check something while this is happening. Okay, interesting. Alright, first order of business. Get surfboard capabilities. How's it been going, man? The grind been good to you? Okay, they're not making me go through the processes anymore, so that's good. We're just gonna grab this real quick. Oh, they're not even making me fight new enemies. Interesting. Jello, man, I love Jello. My biggest problem with Jello is that I eat it too fast. I've never actually made Jello. I've only ever purchased it. But it's delicious. I could really go for some Jello. Jello's kind of expensive too. What's up with that? Oh man, you didn't have to go all that far. Wait a second. Legate 3, Legate 2, Legate 5. Where's 1 and where's 4? Who's 1 and 4? I mean, you could say that Homegirl Slice, what's her face? Man, what's her name? The girl and her brother. I don't remember their name. But you could say they would be legates, but they're definitely not 1. And if Shigure is 5, they're definitely not 4. Is Inomi not 1? Is this game ever gonna tell me? Wait. Artorias is 3. Melchior is 2. So that kind of confirms my suspicions that, you know, Melchior is kind of a mastermind behind all this. He's higher ranked, which means he probably has more clout. And he can do his manipulating and whatnot. No secret walls or anything there. Man, food is amazing. I was actually going to go to the store today and get some more steaks so that I could sous vide them, but I didn't.
Save me! Mommy!
My mind is...
A channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly.
With an entrance like this, it's almost like
We're a bunch of heroes.
hey, not there! You were supposed to say like what?
Oh, really? You're not going to give me my soul back? Come on. I didn't get the kill. Man, Assassin's Creed 2 is such a good game.
Prince Percival, are you alright?
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. But that's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against reason.
So this is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way. That's why the Kingdom of Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
Shepard. What are you doing, Shepard? Save me, Shepard. Do it.
A world without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. I'm happy. Truly.
But
Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought. I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us, not for you.
You've changed, haven't you?
You really have. You used to be a sword wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one who swings the blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheath it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our Fee's a gallant soul.
Eisen, about Captain Ifrid.
I dealt with him. But the Abbey, they stomped all over Ifrid's pride to achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
Then I'm going to be selfish too. And as just another flawed human being, I will offer a humble prayer that you succeed.
Well, I'm pumped. Who wants to go cut our way into this throne of theirs?
We can't just barge in, Sword for Brains. We gotta prepare.
We stick to the plan. Wake up the four Empyreans and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the ceremony wouldn't be complete until the Scarlet Night.
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't get us anywhere. Let's head to Mount Killerhouse.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
why she gotta say that? I was kind of hoping that the old lady is gonna be like, "I'm coming with you," and then we get a new party member. I mean, it would have never happened or anything, but sometimes you just gotta be like, that would be cool. Maybe I should just buy this. I'm gonna buy that, and then I'm just gonna dismantle it. Because I'm not gonna use it. Still can't surfboard. Which means there's a skit lying in wait somewhere. Seriously, lots of wrenches.
Eleanor, did the Exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the Exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the Exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Can I use this yet? I can.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
She does. Man, where is the surfboard in this town? We are the bad guy, but we have altruistic motives now. I mean, just listen to this person. Is that the world that you would want to live in? Where you throw away your pet dog because reasons? You know, there are games that have explored this whole, you know, am I good or am I evil type thing. And I think, as crazy as it sounds, this game actually does it kind of well. Because you are technically the villain. I mean, there's really no way around that. But Artorias's vision for the world and Inominat's vision for the world are also kind of villainous. They're trying to make the world better by stripping it of all emotions. I mean, it's kind of like Madara Uchiha from Naruto. You know? He just wants to end the world of war. And to do that, you know, you gotta You gotta reflect the Sharingan on the moon or something. Infinite Kyomi or whatever it's called. I like that show. I was happy with Naruto. Our side quests? Side quests. Alright, we're going to Hadia. Hadia. So I guess what I'm trying to say is yes, we are the villain. We are doing a terrible thing. But so is Artorias. We're both doing terrible things for the right cause. The only difference is we were doing terrible things for a terrible cause at first. Oh man. You know, I don't blame people for not giving Naruto a chance. It's very hard to get into. There's 6 trillion billion episodes. Why would you ever want to get into a show like that? But I still maintain that that is the only show I've ever watched that has given me a payoff for almost everything, if not everything, in the entire show. And yes, it took, gosh, like 1,000 episodes to get there, if not more. But I don't regret it.
The Abbey is telling everyone to stay away from the Palamedes ruins because a vicious demon has settled in them. It's a real nasty piece of work. Likes to call its buddies over just to devour them. And it's only getting more aggressive over time. Not even the exorcists have been able to keep it under control. If you know what's good for you, you'll all stay away from there too.
A demon that devours other demons and gets more brutal. That sounds like venomization.
If it's bringing in other demons just to eat them, then yeah. I'd bet it's acting on instinct.
Trying to live and be strong, even if that means eating its fellow demons. Why, that's positively alluring.
And how is that exactly?
You know how when it's late at night and you just know you shouldn't have that snack, but there it is and it's so tempting?
If it's been at this for a while, I bet it'll make for a pretty tough opponent.
Yeah. And if Velvet devoured it, she might become a lot stronger.
It sounds dangerous to me.
To feed or not to feed? That is the question.
Man, I've had those moments where, you know, you're just like, man, it's 8:30 at night. I'm gonna be going to sleep at 9:30 or 10, if not sooner than that. But there's this delicious burrito sitting in front of me, and I want to eat it. It will taste so good. It's just staring me in the eyes. Eat me. I know you're hungry. And I eat the burrito. And then I regret everything because I was saving it for the next day. But even though I was saving it for the next day, it felt good to eat it. But then the realization shows up. I wake up the next morning and I'm starving. And it makes no freaking sense. Alright, you ain't got no more card games to play. Actually, do you have any, No, no! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, alright. Let's buy some sideburns. And, we'll buy that. We'll buy Looks like we're good. Choose the track you like best. What? Alright, whatever. I don't understand it, you know? It's like I go through the process of eating something at nighttime. And you know, there's that whole you know, dormant state of sleep where, you know, you don't expend a lot of energy and whatnot. And you know, they say, which is, you know, could be true, probably is true, that, you know, if you eat before you go to sleep, you know, you're gonna get fat. But I've eaten before I go to sleep, and I wake up starving. You know, that food should still be there. Alright, I have to fight you.
I'll finish this now.
I won't.
I know it doesn't make no sense to you either. Kill? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, where the heck am I going? Okay. Oh, this town. I forgot about this town. There's nobody here anymore.
That's 3 Nordals collected, and 1 to go.
Right.
Usually that turtle shows up right about now. What gives? Turtles, loiters, embroiders?
You mean the Turtles is late because he's taking too much time getting a new design for his robe?
I knew you could follow along, my dear little oyster.
Should we wait for him a bit longer? I'm sure your sister's reply has to be arriving soon.
I don't write her those letters expecting to get a reply. They're more like an apology for not coming home to see her.
But you can't go home because of the Reaper's curse, right? So why do you need to send letters and gifts?
Soon after I left, my sister wrote me a letter. She said, "I don't care if it's dangerous. I want to be with you." Maybe the old me, once I realized there was no fixing this curse, would have gone home prepared to do everything in my power to protect her. But I'm not the old me. Haven't been since I met Ifrit and his crew.
I understand. You found your place on that ship. Even if you lifted the curse, you wouldn't move back home.
Do you think your sister knows that?
I haven't told her directly, but I'm sure she's realized it. She's smart, and she's empathetic. That's why she never sends me a reply.
You mean because she respects that you've chosen your way of life?
That's probably how she sees it, yes. But understanding does not preclude loneliness. I think she doesn't reply as a way of showing that she disapproves.
And you keep on sending those letters by way of atonement.
I don't think it's anything so noble as that, but sure. You're probably not too far off the mark.
A brother writing letters knowing he'll never get a reply. And a sister waiting for a brother she knows will never come home.
You two make it so damn complicated. Just talk it out face to face and make up already. It's not that hard. At least the person you care about is still alive.
Velvet.
Are we done here? Let's go.
Man, way to just escalate things, Velvet. You ain't gotta take everything to 0 to 60 like that.
Good luck.
Show him how I freed
Look at that, 10 minutes off. Pop-Tarts for me, I had a love and hate relationship. And I loved them so much that I ate them all the time. And it was amazing. I really liked Pop-Tarts. I like the frosted strawberry ones. And it got to the point where, you know, I couldn't stop eating them. And then someone introduced me to the what is it called? The brown sugar. All right, where's? Oh, I guess I just had to go back. The brown sugar one, and that one was great. So I ate those all the time, and then I got sick of them. Like, disgusted whenever I saw them. It was a sad day for me. But I think I can eat them now. I'm kind of getting disgusted just thinking about them right now, to be honest. They used to be wonderful. And I ate too many. Oh my gosh, I remember this place. I died on this place, I think twice. And lost a ton of progress. This was where the Kraken was. The Kraken. And they're gonna make me search for this whole thing. Nice. Let's go fishing. Because this mini game is totally great. In my mini game, I mean whatever this is. I'm not pressing any buttons. Alright, I'm gonna continue fishing. No buttons. This is this mini game. Mini game. They could have done like a Final Fantasy thing with this, you know, Final Fantasy 15, where, you know, you struggle with it a little bit, and it's great, and, you know, it adds a little bit of challenge to it. No challenge to this one. It's a whole lot of blah. Wait, you didn't even give me anything. Not only did I get the super total awesome hyper mega fish, but it didn't even amount to anything. 500 coins. That's all I got. What's up with that? Alright, we want to go this way because that's where the teleporter is. Hopefully the surfboard thing is over here too. It could be budget cuts. Or just, you know, no real desire to actually make it any more worthwhile. I mean, they did add other mini games to this. And for the most part, those are relatively enjoyable. Hey, there it is. Oop, almost ran into you. I don't do the balloon one yet because that one's just kind of annoying. And I don't do the damage one because that one seems like it's you know, you need to be high level to do a certain amount of damage, or you need to have a mastery with a certain type of character, blah blah blah. So just gonna stay away from that. Oh, Path of Exile released their announcement today about how they're changing, or well, I guess changing is the wrong word, but they're adding six new acts to the game. I don't remember if the original part of the game is 4 acts or 5. I guess it's 5 because I think it's 5. Yeah, so they're adding 5 new acts to the game, and I am hyped for that. The release date is in June or July, which is perfect because I have Breath of the Wild to play. I have The Old Republic to play. I have Mass Effect Andromeda to play. I have Horizon Zero Dawn to play. And all of those games are probably 40 hours at least. Wow, I remember this dungeon. Vidolfnir was here, and he was talking to me about this dungeon. And this dungeon was a struggle. Surfboard, please. Hey, there it is. Hey, hey. Man, I don't know how long I spent in this dungeon trying to figure out how to move on. I eventually figured it out, as evidenced by me not worrying about this. You are what I'm after. Alright, bring it on!
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Let's take care of these suckers first.
The demon-eating demon.
The more it eats, the more ferocious it gets, right? I'd rather not find out. Let's take it down, fast.
Ah, how much? Oh, this guy's getting destroyed. This guy's getting destroyed.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me. I don't know how, but we managed to beat it. It devoured other demons purely by instinct. Sounds kind of like me, doesn't it?
So you've eaten a few cows, or demons, whatever. When you're hungry, you eat. The only ones who put any moral weight on it are humans. Personally, I wouldn't sweat it too much. What are you trying to say?
It's fine. I don't really care if I'm seen as a bad guy.
I don't really know how to put it, but I sensed a kind of strength inside that demon. Like a determination to continue living. It was powerful and frightening, but I don't think it was bad.
Figures.
Holy crap. That item that I just got, that is so good. That is so good. This is not the way I want to go. We need to move on. So we're going to use one of these. And we're going to use one of these. Figures we can't port there. So let's port to a port where we can leave port to go to a different port. You give me my money. Should probably save it first just in case. I just had a longing for this Mexican food place that's no longer near my work.
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
Who are you reborn as?
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Inominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
And we here.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye, aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mercio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just Northgand.
Colder. Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
Sounds like a plan.
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take over the family fishing business. That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to waste his talents on such a primitive activity?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your education to help the country and people all across the world. That is the way of reason.
That guy is acting really oddly.
Wait, we talked about this?
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance fishing technology and stabilize the world's food supply. Remember?
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits, or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one who gets seasick.
Friend of mine is playing Witcher 3. And he wasn't going to play the game. Wait a second. He wasn't going to play the game because he didn't really like the much of Witcher 2. And his brother got him Witcher 3 for his birthday or Christmas or something. And he freaking loves the game. And it makes me so happy that he likes the game that much. Because I was telling him several times, like, you need to play this game, man.
Daddy, we're having a long-armed crab hot pot party when you come home tonight.
As the world gets colder, the long-armed crab's habitat expands.
Do your best out there today.
If the crabs breed too quickly, it will affect the fish.
Hey, that guy is...
Daddy? You're acting weird.
Oh, sorry about that. My mind just wandered away from me there for a second.
If you do that on your boat, you'll fall into the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be careful.
Good luck out there!
That boy's father, he was acting strangely.
The suppression is starting to affect people out here, too.
I'm actually sad that I didn't start streaming when Witcher 3 came out. Because that would have been a great game to stream. Actually, no, I'm sad I didn't play Witcher 3 when the expansions came out. Because I took a break from Witcher 3. Hey, we got everything there is there. I took a break from Witcher 3. And then played again when the expansions came out. Oh yeah, who we got? I think everybody here has already done one, so it would have to be a repeat. We don't have any new people traveling with us. Maybe Eleanor hasn't done one yet. I'll go with Eleanor.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Yes, Father. I am here.
No, I wasn't talking to you. Surely an exorcist has nothing to repent. Truly, the sinners are those people you're with, who come into this cathedral and say whatever they please.
No, Father. I've done a great many things that I regret. For instance, I once put blind, unquestioning faith in the Abbey's ideals of reason and justice. In making any decision, I used not my head, or my gut, or my heart, but instead relied on the Abbey's answers. I lorded my authority over those I thought to be below me, when I didn't even know the truth of how things actually worked.
What?
I was telling other people how to live their lives, when I needed to look at my own flaws instead. But I won't repent for my past deeds. To seek forgiveness from the Empyreans would be to repeat those very same mistakes. I will follow my own judgment now, as I strive to make amends for the misdeeds and regrets of my past.
Please, Lady Exorcist, listen to my confession, for I have much to repent.
Huh? Father, why are you crying?
Wow. That one.
Did you hear that Moloch they were doing experiments on finally broke?
Yeah. You mean the one where they were trying to combine multiple smaller Malachim into one giant Moloch? I always figured it was a waste of time.
Turns out it not only looked like a freak, but its shackled mind snapped, leaving the thing feral.
Oh? Guess they'll have to dispose of it.
Yeah. For now, they've moved it out to the Faldee's ruins. They're repurposing it as a test target for a new Moloch art in development.
At least we'll be able to get some valuable data out of it.
Using Malachim for their own ends. Is there no line they won't cross?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything unnecessary.
Oh? Like what?
Like thinking about bringing mercy to a broken Moloch.
What I think is necessary and what actions I take are for me to decide.
Eisen!
That exorcist said they were using the Moloch to get data on a new Moloch art. If it were complete, they could use it against us. Stopping that wouldn't be a waste of our time, would it?
You think you know just what to say to me, don't you?
I'm just stating the truth.
Just so we're clear, we're not going to rescue it.
No argument here.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
We opened our arms and welcomed that vagabond into our town. But despite our kindness, he robbed us, started fights, caused trouble. Then he stole a boat and escaped. But I was the one that let him go. I'm guilty too. We have to be strict with criminals.
Rogues always seem to drift into Hellevese, don't they?
Huh? Were we talking about something?
Wait, did you forget what you just said?
Yeah, I hope I didn't say anything strange.
We were talking about how nice of a guy you were.
Huh?
Don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Huh?
What do we have in here? Nothing. I am not playing that face game again. Ooh, dang. Ugh, in chaos mode or above. Get out of here. Okay, that's cool. Chaos mode. Psh, get out of here. Actually, I should check where those are. Mount Killerhouse, Guyberg Icefield, and the Faldies Ruins. Oh, this is the side quest that we just got. What you got to sell? Yeah, let's buy that stuff, even if I don't use it. I could still sell it, or dismantle it. Nothing's... Can I sort these better? No, I cannot. Wow, we're almost done with that. Sure, we'll give you that one. Oh, man.
I see you're at it again.
Am I that predictable?
That stance. It's called nothingness, right? A clear state of mind and all that.
Does it look meditative or something? I wish it was, but really it's the exact opposite. It brings out all my negative thoughts. My hatred, my doubts, my ego, my anger. I take up my sword to cut myself free of such wrongful emotions. At least, that's what I used to think. But that's just not possible, is it? Not for anyone. Hell, even if I could let go of that part of myself, I'm not sure I'd want to.
Because if you let go of your desire to kill Shigure, you'd lose your purpose in life?
My spiteful thoughts, my wrongful feelings, my pride, my inner contradictions. All these are parts of who I am. Through practice, I learned to embrace who I am. The good and the bad, and become the swordsman only I can be. That's the only way I will achieve what cannot be done. Defeating Shigure.
And Shigure. He's already at peace with his inner self.
Exactly. And so are you.
You really think so?
I do. That's why I will never give up. Besides, I still need to repay my debt to you.
Well, I look forward to seeing the final results. That's for sure.
Shigure. Shigure. Oh yeah, that amount of detail is probably not necessary. Angel.
It's even colder here than last time.
You're right. It was merely freezing before. Now it goes straight to the bone.
Allow me to warm.
Not necessarily. Oh? The sneezes are going around? What? So cold. If it's this bad here, I dread to think of what the Guyberg ice field is like.
The tundra past Mount Killerhouse? Is it really that cold?
I've stayed up in the mountains many times for my training. With all the snow, I imagine it'd be pretty rough for a normal human.
Why are you sneezing all of a sudden? Demons aren't supposed to feel cold.
Nah, a snowflake just flew up my nose and...
Achoo!
You're sneezing too.
My hair was blowing around and tickled my nose.
But according to the old book I read, it isn't supposed to snow much around Guyberg.
Because of lava from the volcano and the Earth's natural heat. I bet the book calls it Guyberg Plains, too.
Yeah, it says Mount Killerhouse was highly active, and the area used to be famous for its hot springs.
But now it's... What?
Why are you all staring?
They're all expecting you to sneeze, I think.
Everyone else is doing it! Now give us a good show!
Sorry everyone. No sneezes here. I'll practice for next time.
Good grief.
Good grief. So first order of business, we have to go to Faldi's ruins. Which is this way? I know there's an enemy in here, so I need to find it. What about volcanic ash? I guess I'm just gonna miss that one. Guess I'll miss that one too. But I'm not gonna miss these ones. Man, this camera angle though. Oh, that could indeed be it. Where does this go? Oh, you're over there. Which is B2. Oh, I was on the right track. Guess I gotta go all the way across. I suppose it could be volcanic ash, although they did kind of say that am I going the right way? Maybe? They did kind of allude to that The volcano is not really active right now, so I'm not really sure. There we go. There you are.
I don't think we have a chance.
This must be that experimental Moloch.
Why a cowhead?
This is bull. Careful. It's on a rampage.
Time to put a stop to this.
Why a cowhead? This is bull. I got no soul food. Okay. Alright, man. You gotta stop wasting those things. Oh, about to get bodied. Alright, been bodied. That's not the 8 combo one, come on. Man, the regen on the souls is getting crazy. Alright, that was perfect timing. Man, this guy just needs to stop guarding. No!
I refuse to fall here.
So what? They were trying to make an enormous bovine Moloch? Was that the best the Abbey could think up?
As if robbing our free will wasn't enough. Now they're trying to reshape Malachim.
I'm so sorry, Eisen. What they did here was terrible.
I don't really care about the callous experimentation. If the Malachim participated by their own free will, then sure, that's their choice. But this one had its free will locked away, and was used and discarded like a mere tool. That's what I can never forgive. And the Abbey is treating countless Malachim the same way.
Sounds like this has gotten you all fired up. Maybe I'm glad we came here.
Oh, believe me, I've been fired up for a good long time. Ever since I decided how I want to live my life.
You do not know the power of the dark side. My joke? That wasn't my joke. That was Magi's joke. Weren't you paying attention? Trying to blame that on me. That's not fair. I didn't even say it first. Hey. Hey. Alright, let's get out of this Suckafu dungeon. I didn't like this dungeon very much either. Mostly because the Where the heck am I supposed to go? Mostly because the bats were so irritating. You can't just make arbitrary rules like that, Angel. It's not fair, man. Where the heck am I going? Can you get stuck on these? Alright. We back. And I went the wrong way. This way. I was gonna say I didn't actually get to explore this place, so we'll see what they got. Hey man, made-up logic is powerful stuff. You can't just throw that stuff anywhere you want.
It's only a bit further to the town of Mercio.
And once we're past Mercio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Killaros.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this cold.
Reviving the elemental Empyreans is bound to alter this weather.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
We don't need a save. Didn't you know, Angel, you have to be frugal. It's the only way to live life. Freezilla. 41. Am I over-leveled all of a sudden? Really?
This fight is over.
Gotta fight one of every enemy. Just to make sure, you know, we got the battle codex.
Your style is...
Oh, that's a monster.
I'll end this quickly.
Man, did putting this on easy mode lower all the levels of the enemies? What is going on? what was that?
We won, right?
I haven't seen that move before. Alright, I think that's all the enemies. That treasure chest over there is tempting, but it's just gonna be some, like, apple gel or something. I should go over there and grab it, just so that I can prove my point. But, you know, it's not necessary. There we go. That chest down there, we'll grab that one. That will be an apple gel. Or a grape gel. It'll be a gel. We'll say that. First, we're going to grab this treasure chest. Mithril. Apple gel does sound delicious. You're gonna back attack me.
Let's do our best.
Big damage. See this? Ooh, big damage.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Okay. It's 10,000 gold. I would have never expected that. Well played, game. Well played. Guessing this is going to be a fishing spot. Look, no hands. Yay. Fishing is so much fun. Look how amazing this is. Can you believe it? Absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. No. Get out of here. Bazonga Veggie Bagna Cauda. Eating lots of vegetables will give you bazongas. But what are bazongas? Okay.
Show them how
Everyone's HP under 20%. That sounds terrible. Actually, which one do we have currently? Yeah. This one, someone is KO'd. That's kind of whack. Because it doesn't say it reses them. And this is the Bazonga. It's pretty terrible. Oh, hey, you're a new enemy.
You better be ready.
Need to use that to make sure I'm out of the spells. Man, what are you doing? Where'd all these combos come from? Really? See this? There is nothing fun about the fishing in this game. It's just, I don't know.
Not bad.
You know, I mean, there are some good ideas, and then there are some just ideas.
This is ridiculous.
Is this Mercio?
3 days on watch with no sleep? I was 10 freaking minutes late. It's not like the mine is gonna fall apart.
Hey,
Sure, whatever. If you got business here, go on in.
yeah, we'll do that.
They'll pay for this.
I don't know, man. It sounds like you kind of brought that on yourself. You don't get late. That's just the fact of the matter. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you.
Wow. I didn't know so many people lived up here on the northern edge of the world.
This town was built around the mining of flamestone, which can only be found here on Mount Killerhouse.
So if anything happens to the volcano, this town's screwed.
So releasing the 2 souls here will surely destroy the town. Inhuman, aren't I? Curse me all you want.
I have no right to. The Abbey has proven itself just as heartless.
People living here must have the will to endure the cold, to fight back against this pitiless environment. I'd rather have that strength than feel nothing in the face of my troubles and pain.
Agreed. A life without feeling is a box of stupid. Yes, a vast container of stupid.
Right. The question is, can we wake up all 4 elemental Empyreans with the souls Velvet has absorbed? If Inominat's revival and the Empyrean slumber are related, we should assume we need all 4 Empyreans to stop him.
I think I'll only be able to wake 2. There are only 2 souls left inside of me. Teresa's and Oscar's.
Are you sure?
Yes, I can tell.
I don't know if 2 Empyreans will be enough to fight him. This is my responsibility. I offer my own soul—
If we don't have enough, let's knock on Shigure's door. His soul would make a fine sacrifice.
Old man Melchior, too. His heart's as cold as a witch's teat, but he's free of malevolence.
You're truly ready to take on 2 legates at once?
I was born ready. It's not like they'll sit back and ignore us anyway.
And with Artorias and Inominat all tied up with their suppression party, this is the perfect chance to take them out.
Acting with caution is a box of stupid, I take it? Now you're catching on.
All right, leave it to me.
So, I'm all stoked for the god waking, but what's the plan?
The road to the volcano is on the other side of town. Let's start by taking a quick look around.
The gatekeeper, he wasn't mean to you, was he?
He was pretty angry about being forced to watch the gate, but he let us pass through no problem.
I know that being forced to be on watch for 3 days straight is excessively harsh, but still. He wandered here from another town one day. He barely ever does any work, and has a habit of pilfering things. He skipped out on his duties in the Flamestone mines, and while we were busy working, he was sneaking into our empty houses to steal things.
So that's why you made him stand at the edge of the village.
Yeah. We're bringing him food, of course. We told him that if he doesn't like it, he can leave.
Still, is he actually accomplishing anything out there?
He may be bold enough to rob us, but he's a real coward. If a demon showed up, he'd shut the gates and come running. He doesn't have anywhere else to go, so we're hoping that eventually he'll realize the error of his ways.
If you keep forcing him to stand out there in the cold, he might find another place to go. The afterlife.
Have you heard the rumors about the Lord of Calamity?
No. What rumors?
That deadly demon whose rampage began in Helaves. The Abbey finally got her. I heard that she bites anyone who meets her gaze, that she devours humans as a snack, and that she has the head of a wolf. I was terrified of what might happen if she showed up here. Now, I can finally rest easy, knowing that she's gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get bitten, that's for sure.
I know. I'm so relieved. I don't want a demon to kill me.
Definitely not. In fact, if you ever meet one, you should run. Fast.
Mercio has been getting colder every year. We used to have a spring and summer, short though they were.
Now we're the town of eternal winter.
It sounds like a tough place to live.
Still, Flamestone is used for more than just heating. People all over the world need it, you know? That's why no matter how tough it gets, we keep on with our lives here, while holding pride in our work.
No matter how cold it gets, this place is our home. The warmth inside our hearts can keep the chill away. This town really is warm then, in body and soul. Oh, I like the way you talk.
Make sure to take a dip in our hot spring before you leave. Oh, here's a tip. The water is scalding hot, so put some snow in to lower the temperature. Snow in the tub, got it?
Snow in the tub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Neptune satchel. Can we, come on. You got these stairs.
What a peaceful, serene place.
You sure it isn't just the snow?
But doesn't it look pure and beautiful?
Well, I think it's pretty too.
But that doesn't guarantee the citizens will be.
Not you too, Eisen. Well, they're kind enough to let a shirker stand out in the cold for 3 days.
He might have been up to no good. Every town has sunny spots and shadows.
I'm well aware of that, but...
This discussion isn't leading anywhere. We'll know once we go see for ourselves. Just think of it like your old job. Investigate and find the truth.
Yes, I believe I shall.
Vidovnir. This game. It won't end. Just goes on and on and on and on. And then right where I thought, like, okay, we're going to accomplish this task. And then we're going to go on to the final boss. And they're like, nope, you gotta do this first. Anything in hurt? Nothing in here. Melon gel. Increases one ally's max HP by 30%. That's really good and really expensive. Jesus. Ooh, ooh. Hello, new items. Ooh, look at you on sale. All my money gone just like that. All right. It's not too much of an attack decrease. I lose out on some blast gauge. 199. There we go. That's an upgrade that we're looking for. It's a pretty nice upgrade too. Let's give you that instead. I like that one. Outside of the extra dungeon. It's gonna take me a while to get to the extra dungeon, though. Assuming that's later on in the game.
Demons! There are demons in town!
Everyone, run away!
Damn it! What happened to the gate watch? He's the one who turned into a demon!
Now's your chance. Run!
Sorry, but you're going to help me.
Now everybody's gonna find out that I'm a demon. Well, maybe the game will be smart if I don't use my powers.
Thank you so much. How can we ever repay you?
I have a message for the Abbey's legates. On the next Scarlet Night, I will offer a sacrifice to Mount Killerhouse and strip Inominat of his power. I dare them to try and stop me!
She just ate the demon with her arm. She's...
I am corruption made flesh! Velvet, the Lord of Calamity!
This city is ours. Flee to the south, puny humans, while your tears dump the snow! The demon lord of Hurry, before our dark mistress sucks the marrow from your very bones!
She'll eat us all! Run for it!
Good job, Magalu.
That was splendid. We should do this more often.
It went well, except
Ow! What was that for?
there will be no sucking of marrow. My sister taught me proper table manners.
Oh, what a waste. The marrow's the tastiest part.
It kinda is.
At least now the citizens of Mercio won't be swept up in our fight.
They already are. We just tore their homes and livelihoods away. This wasn't for them. This was to summon the legates here. That's all.
Even so, I thank you for what you've done, oh fearsome Lord of Calamity.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, oh exalted praetor of the Abbey.
A whole crowd of people were fleeing south. What happened?
Benwick, why are you here?
I had a delivery for the first mate. Kurogane and Kamoana are here too.
You brought Kamoana?
She absolutely insisted on following me. Poor kid said she had a dream that you died, Eleanor.
Kamoana.
How long do we have until Shigure and the others get here?
Given the distance, my guess is they won't show up until the Scarlet Night.
Then I think I'll make use of that time. Kurogane wanted me for something, I take it?
Aye, that's what he said.
All right then. Everyone go rest up.
Good idea. We've got a battle to prepare for.
This may be the last breather we get. As always, better make sure you leave no regrets.
Fee, anything could happen. Don't leave town.
Can I stay with you, Velvet?
I don't mind, but you sure?
Yeah.
Do what you like then.
Okay. Why are you still in town? Oh, you're a pirate. Alright, so we're gonna fight Shigure and Melchior at the same time? Might be a little overkill. Shigure.
Writing another letter to your sister?
Nope. This time she sent one to him. Man, she hardly ever writes back. Hope this ain't a bad omen.
Shut it.
Eisen, that's great news.
I told her about all of you in my last letter. Seems she was amused. Says you sound appropriate for me, and she'd love to meet you.
Weird sister you've got.
You don't know the half of it. A girl weird enough to want to live alongside the Reaper, no matter the cost.
I'd love to meet her, too.
I'll warn you.
Touch my sister and I'll kill you. Right? Sheesh, you say that to every guy you meet.
Awfully protective.
Nah, just obsessed.
That's even worse.
We'll all go meet her together someday.
I like your confidence.
Yeah, I man the wheel of my own ship.
Aye, as do I. And all of you. And even her.
I really like, even though it's, you know, it's whatever. I really like that they reinforce the whole coin flipping thing every now and then. You know, it's like, let me flip this coin real quick to see if it's going to turn up, I guess, tails? And it never does, but you know, sometimes you just like, is it gonna happen this time? Is this the moment? I'm poor again. So where am I supposed to go? Over here. Dogs. Bienfu is such a creeper. Oh yeah, I can sell all those things and get like
98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come. Bring it on. Okay, gonna find you.
Having fun?
Kamawana insisted that we play, so...
Madam Eleanor! I followed Kamawana for you. She's hiding right over there. Wow, cheating against a kid? That's low.
I didn't! Bad Bienfu! No cheating!
Huh? But when I play with Miss Makilu, she always makes me do that.
She's a terrible influence on you.
Eleanor, why aren't you looking for me?
I found you, Kamawana! And Dial!
What? No fair! See? That's cheating.
I didn't cheat. I simply utilized Bienfu's cheating. That's called strategy.
Plans must be solid and reactions flexible, right?
Right. See, Kamawana? I'm smart and strong. You don't have to worry about me.
Don't worry. I believe in you, Eleanor. I'm just worried that Bienfu will get you in trouble. Why am I the bad guy now?
I can handle Bienfu, too. Don't worry. I'll make sure everyone makes it back safe.
Okay, it's a promise.
Kamawana, if you're feeling better now, head back, okay? It's too cold, you'll go into hibernation.
No sleeping! Dial's it next, because he's a crocodile.
I'm not a crocodile, I'm a lizard.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not even close! You think crocodiles can regrow their tails?
has to be possible. There must be a way to make a better world for everyone. Humans, demons, Malakim, and I intend to find it. It might take years. No, decades, centuries, generations. Even if it takes me millennia, I'll do it.
Playing the long game, I take it?
I believe in you, Eleanor. You'll find a way.
I will. Once I've made up my mind, nothing can stop me.
Yep.
Trust me, we know.
We know indeed. Hey, there's a chest down here. Hey, there's a chest over here. Cat's invitation. Okay. I'm actually not a big fan of Bienfu either. His voice actor is obnoxious. He has some great lines, though. I'll give him that. Shigure.
What's that sound?
It's Kurogane.
He must be forging another sword.
He certainly is. The old fella's forging himself into a blade.
He's turning himself into a sword?
He can do that? Is that possible?
Who knows? Either way, it's what he decided to do. We had one last drink together.
You'd go that far to defeat Shigure and Stormhowl.
I would. I'll turn a friend into a sword to kill my own brother. I'm a jerk.
I'm in no position to judge.
I think you are. Whatever you may look like, you're human. You hate because you love, and feel as much hurt as you do anger. That's human. Kurogane is with me. He agreed to it. What our blacksmith friend feels towards Stormhowl is more than resentment. It's admiration, too.
That's why he wanted to do it. He wanted to put everything he had into one final clash.
Shigure's the same. He has that very human strength to take the good along with the bad and just keep pushing ahead. A strength that I, as a demon, can never match.
Brooding doesn't suit you, Rokuro. You wanted to be a swordsman greater than any other. That's why you fought and bled to perfect your skills. That's the sort of man you are.
Yep, that's who I am.
I like that part of you, Rokuro.
Me too. Thanks.
Alright. Thanks for the host, Beauty and a Beast. I can talk. I appreciate that. You hosted me yesterday too. You must be doing something right. Where are we going now? The inn. Hey, there's a chest over here. Oh, it makes me so sad that you cannot change the camera angle while riding this thing. We're gonna save it just in case. Never know a Melchior coming around in your sleep and trying to assassinate you. Can never be too sure.
Lord of Calamity, your schemes are your own business. But I won't stand by if Kamawana's fate is involved.
It's a bit late for that. If you mean to stop me, you'll have to strike me down first.
You asked for it.
Achoo!
I found an inn with a nice big hot spring. Warm yourself up before you catch cold.
What a darling you are! I'll take you up on that. Gotta conserve my strength.
Good idea. Fee, want to join me?
What? No way!
No need to hold back on my account. The bath at the inn should be huge.
That's not the problem! Achoo!
See? Hurry up and get in.
Why do you do this to me? I'll bathe alone, thank you. You go first.
Fine, fine. What is it?
Just a little errand. Watch these folks for a bit, all right?
What are you up to, Magilu?
Looks like you got our message.
You plan on awakening the four Empyreans.
Age hasn't dulled your wits, I see.
Surely you know the consequences. You know the chaos you will bring if you take that route.
Oh yeah, so much chaos. Inominat's amplified resonance will return to normal, the Malachim will regain free will. Many exorcists will lose their power to do whatever they do, and the Abbey will lose its means of control.
While the demon threat will remain unchanged.
Not only that, but the elemental balance of this world will be thrown into turmoil for hundreds of years. Earth will shift. Skies will go mad. Seas will swell. Volcanoes will erupt. It'll be quite a show.
All of civilization will regress. The eruption of Mount Killerus alone will rob humanity of its source of flamestone, and consequently, of gunpowder.
Sounds fun. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure mankind will think of something. Go humans, right?
Just what do you think humans are?
The wellspring of all malevolence. Thus must emotion be quelled, and reason bring order to the world, until the day that humanity can repent and overcome their sins. I get that right?
You did. Inominat was awakened for that very purpose.
We are the instruments of change, hated for our sacrifice. We are the shadow of the shepherd who brings salvation.
Will you not return to our side? You still seem to think of yourself as a maven.
I can think of nothing more boring than your ideal world.
It is a world of purity.
A garden of fake flowers, good for show and nothing else.
It's a world of order built on righteous ideals.
Those ideals are twisted! Can a flower hold beauty if it does not wilt? Can a wolf be satisfied eating grass? The thought makes me rich, as do those who wish for it, and those content to live in shackles! Let the biting bugs go ahead and eat what they want to eat. Let the weeds grow where they want to grow. Some may look down on them and scoff at their foolishness, but their unwavering wills are proof that they're alive. If that's what you call evil, then I will live and die with evil as my mantra!
Then I have no choice but to crush you.
Used to treating people as bugs, aren't you?
We got your back, Magilu.
Wait. Now is not the time. His life belongs to the Lord of Calamity. Melchior Maven, I'll see you at the volcano. Don't you worry. I'll be sure to be there as you breathe your last.
Very well. It will save me the trouble of having to crush you one by one.
You haven't changed at all, Master.
What a nice bath. How was the men's side?
Not bad. I feel warmer now.
Hmm? Your face is all red. In there too long?
No, I feel fine. Oh,
You mind? Help me comb my hair.
can I?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Be careful, okay? I can't contain it.
You know something, Velvet? Your hair is really beautiful. You know, that power that I have... If I could master the Silver Flame, I might be able to turn you back into a human.
A human, huh? If we ever had a chance to start over, I'd love to cook for you every day. My quiches are much better than anything they sell in the stores.
Okay, then I'll fetch the water and chop the firewood.
All by yourself?
Of course! I'm gonna get a lot taller soon, and I'm gonna get stronger too.
Yes, you will. I know you will.
Great! Then I'll start looking for a way to master...
No. It's too late. I've made too many sacrifices. Too many to ever come back from. I can't.
But Velvet...
Even worse, I haven't stopped. I'm willing to sacrifice others to keep going forward. If we kill Inominat, what will happen to the Therians who are part of him? Will they return to normal?
Well...
It's likely that they'll all die. I know it. I dug my own grave. But what about Kamoana and Medissa? More importantly, what about you, Fee? You are connected to him. I know I might die if I go through with this, but still I have to do it. Even if it means I have to sacrifice everyone that I know. Even you who saved me. The Lord of Calamity isn't a demon lord. She's just a selfish, horrible girl.
I have something to confess. I don't like being called Fee. I really don't. I think that name's too childish.
Luffy said the same thing to me.
I'm sure that he did. Velvet, you really don't understand boys at all.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you. Luffy said.
Is Velvet in there? Yeah, but now's not the best time.
I'm here.
Dry up. Break time's over. The Legates have arrived.
Another scarlet night.
Losing your nerve, Velvet?
I think not.
Don't worry. Leave Shigure to me.
Where's Kurogane?
Here with me. Kurogane and I will cut Shigure down.
And Aizen. Sorry, but Melchior's mine to eat. Got it?
Got it. But at the very least, you're gonna let me watch.
Magilo, you do whatever you want. Go nuts out there.
I'm always nuts.
Benwick, when you see your chance, take the others back to the Von Eltia and await orders.
Aye, aye.
Luffy said.
Let's go.
Eleanor, keep Laphicet safe, please.
I will. Worry not.
Let's move. We go to kill the Exorcist Legates and engulf this world in the flames of chaos!
Have a good trip! See you soon, Kay!
Alrighty. I mean, that scene was actually kind of nice. You know, I mean, nice little reprieve from all the commotion, the ruckus. Oh, there's some stuff going on over there. Guessing over here. How did I not notice this before? Why isn't there anything else over here? So I really liked that scene. I thought it was nice. As I was saying in chat, Magilu said that what's his face? Melchior's last name was Maven, and in the scene with Magilu and Homeboy Slice, Melchior, I'm trying to think of the scene exactly. It's when everybody went into the Earth Pulse and Magilu got separated and was fighting Melchior. She said her name was Magilu Maven. So I'm guessing they're related. Father and daughter, perhaps?
Don't worry, Kamawana. There's nothing to fear here.
Fear? Are you scared about something, Medusa? You can tell me about it. I'll listen. It's just us here, and my lips are sealed. Everyone knows I'm good at keeping secrets.
All right, I guess I'll tell you.
All right, go on.
Velvet and her friends left to go fight one last battle. It's a really important fight. For you, for me, and for everyone in the whole wide world.
How important is it?
More than I can even imagine. And right now, nobody knows how it'll go. Or what will happen afterward.
That sounds scary.
It is. That's why I was thinking of praying for you to be safe, sweetie. No matter what happens. But it just feels strange to do that.
Strange? Why?
Well, my god was someone who'd take away the feelings of those who prayed to him.
That's silly. Wouldn't he get lonely if he had nobody to pray to him?
Yeah, I think he would.
I think I understand. Something really big is about to happen and you're worried because you have no one to depend on. Don't worry, I'm right here with you, Medusa. And so are Dial, and Orthy, and Russ, and even the Rhino Stagros. So you're not alone.
Kamawana.
Or maybe a kid, a lizard, 2 dogs, and a beetle aren't much to depend on.
No, I think I can count on all of you more than I can that god at this point. Thank you, sweetie.
Better than a god. I'm not sure I'd go that far. But if I'm ever in danger, I know my mom will come rescue me. I know she will, so don't worry about me.
You're right. Your mother will protect you. I promise.
Yep, I know it.
Oh, Kamawana, Medusa. Surely there's some way we can save Kamawana and the others.
I couldn't tell you.
I just feel like I have to do something for Kamawana.
Man, I forgot that Kamawana's mom is dead and nobody has told her yet. Also, they reference that this guy regrew his tail a couple times and it's still not there. Just saying. Wait, drop bottle? This is the first time I've gotten one of those. Interesting.
Hey, teacher. You managed to decipher what the ancient book had to say about Inominat's awakening, didn't you?
Right after we escaped from Titania, yes. I'm just sorry it wasn't of much use to you.
Oh, come on, Grim. I'd say it turned out all right.
That's not for you to decide.
You're not seriously blaming Grim for all that.
No, I'm not. But I'd still like to know anything more specific about Inominat.
Please, tell us what you've learned.
All right. What Inominat needs to fully awaken isn't a large quantity of malevolence, but rather the quality of it, in 8 types. Specifically, he needs despair, hatred, greed, conceit, lust, obsession, cowardice, and selfishness.
If each was assigned to a single Therian, then Velvet would be hatred and Kamawana greed, right?
Medusa would be conceit. Teresa is lust. And Orthrus, obsession?
And cowardice for Griffin. That leaves the Rhino Stagros with selfishness.
But Artorius was trying to steal despair from me. How does that fit in? 8 types of malevolence and only 7 Therians. It definitely doesn't add up. Whatever the case, it seems obtaining this 8th malevolence is the final obstacle before Inominat's full awakening.
I see. That would certainly explain Artorius' behavior. His plan was to foster profound hatred within Velvet, before plunging her into despair.
And he used her brother to do it.
If that's true, gathering all the Therians served a greater purpose. Right now, the Abbey has no means to collect despair.
But with Teresa dead, shouldn't a new Therian have taken her place?
Yeah, but after we killed her, the Abbey still went out of their way to try to capture me. That must mean they haven't been able to secure the new Therian. And even if they did, it wouldn't have despair.
That's a good point. Artorius spent 3 long years trying to foster the despair within you. If that is indeed the specific type of malevolence Inominat needs, it must not be something one can find overnight.
Right. We need to attack while there's still time. Indeed. Yet...
Is something troubling you?
Yes. It comes down to the very idea of quality where malevolence is concerned. When you talk about the relative quality of something, what you're really talking about is its purity. That would mean that Therians pick out and devour this pure malevolence.
Yeah.
But malevolence by its very nature is impure. Therefore, for some person or creature to become a Therian, they'd need to be responsive to a purity of impurity. Surely few could ever meet such a stringent criterion.
So we don't need to worry so much?
Oh, but I think I know someone who fits that description. Perhaps a certain succession of top exorcists who have tried to suppress and purify the spread of malevolence.
You don't mean...
It's just a concern. For now, at least.
Alright, so a couple things before I forget them. This is gearing up to be the final fight. And I wasn't expecting this to be the final fight. I mean, Melchior and Shigure are just two guys I gotta beat along the way. I mean, still gotta kill an Nominat and Artorias. So that's interesting. I think I forgot the other thing that I was going to say. What was it? Dang it. Oh, I was gonna say, I totally agree with Vidalfnir about the world. I do think that it's certainly more developed than most Tales of games. And on top of that, this game, being a prequel, it ties in to Zestiria really, really well. Like, I was not expecting it to be so well a tie-in. You know, everything from the Lord of Calamity to I forget what they call them, the zones. I don't remember what they call them. Oh, I can go up there. What are the zones? Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
A merchant friend who works with the Abbey told me about this one weird Class 4 island. Some exorcist went there, and when they came back, they were laid up in bed, having awful nightmares and saying strange things in their sleep.
What sort of things?
Stuff like the walls moving and attacking them. Fairies flying in front of them. All kinds of weird.
Couldn't those just be demons they saw there?
Hey, I ain't done. Towards the end, they were talking about not wanting to see people's backs, that they hated them.
They hated backs? What could that mean?
I don't know. That's what makes it so strange.
Maybe they saw the back of some demon on the island, and they don't want to be reminded.
Your guess is as good as mine. But if you do decide to go, you'd best watch your backs.
Okay, well, this is not the final fight. So there's more to go. Okay, I want to go to that house to figure out what's up there. I mean, I can guess who the final boss is.
Scout.
And my best guess is a armatized Artorias. That chest respawned really fast. But there's always a phase 2. And I'm trying to think what the phase 2 would be.
If only I could just use my power to seal Inominat.
Looks like you're raring to go, eh, Laphicet? Just don't be too eager to help, okay? You've got a bad habit of trying to play the good guy.
Oh no, I'm not a good guy. I'm a selfish, wicked little boy.
Oh, is that so?
But if you acknowledge your own selfishness, then it's something you've chosen for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Then we have that in common. Now, all that's left is to follow your own creed. Only that.
Besides, I'm a demon. Even if you were the worst of the worst, I'd be like, cool.
Thanks, Aizen. Thanks, Rokuro.
Velvet. Don't give up on Laphicet just yet, okay?
So, you were eavesdropping on us at the inn.
Heavens! I never knew a praetor to be so utterly shameless! All right, I was. But that's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is...
I know. No matter how selfish you are, life's empty without anyone to share it with.
Correct. She's got a point.
More than anything, I don't want to give up. Not on myself.
I watch my fair share of anime. I was actually watching Mobile Suit Gundam 00, Season 2, yesterday? And I was actually remarking about how disappointing that season is compared to the other season.
What is all this?
Oh, calm down. It's just steam.
Really? Oh, I get it. Mount Killerhouse is melting the bottom of the glacier.
Of course, of course. The heat and the cold are engaged in a futile war. Just like someone I know.
Why not worry about the path you're taking?
The path I'm taking? Oh, hot! Wait, beneath this ice...
is boiling hot water.
How can you be so calm right now? One false step and we're poached!
Probably.
If you don't slip, you won't die.
For the Reaper, you're certainly optimistic.
Where's that famous apathy of yours today, Magilu?
Who cares about apathy? Especially when I got friends as depraved as you.
What's the time difference?
The sky. The snow. It's all red. So this is a scarlet night.
Pretty strange, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's not like I'm happy about it or anything.
If you're worried about Laffy or Celica, you don't need to be. I was just wondering what makes the moon turn so red.
They say the Crimson Moon is a gate to beyond, and is proof of humanity's sins.
A sign of sin, huh? Maybe the moon drinks up the innocent blood spilled by the wicked.
My, it would take a wicked mind indeed to come up with something like that. Please, don't say such frightening things.
A scarlet night occurs whenever a full moon is in a certain position. The land and the moon pull at each other, and Earth Pulse energy spills into the sky, turning it red.
Yes, and the amount of power is said to create enough mana to affect even an Empyrean.
So that's why the ritual is done on a scarlet night.
But the world of humanity is violent, and the Earth Pulse is stained with all the blood spilled throughout history. So Rokuro's theory might have hit a little closer to the truth than expected.
Oh, a wild guess hits the mark.
Don't get used to it.
It sure does look grim, though.
Yeah.
Because time difference wise, okay, so I am going the right way. Time difference wise, you still got that one shepherd guy that happened way before Soray.
That's the cave. I can feel a powerful earth pulse flowing inside it.
It looks like we can reach the core from there.
Gloire de Mousson Sash. I have no idea what that means. And hey, Godhammit, I didn't even know you were around. I also want to say that since it's the Scarlet Knight, maybe this is the final battle, and that whole thing about the final area, and that whole thing about the Class 4 island was just, you know, one of those extra things that you can go do. Although I don't have any more side quests right now, and I still have the Elixir side quest to do.
All right, Velvet. I think it's time you let us in on your plan for how we escape if and when the volcano erupts.
There is no plan.
Oh, what? Then even if we awaken the Elemental Empyreans, we're still toast!
I'm not going to die.
Well, I'm super happy for you, but what about the rest of us?
I'm sure you'll all make it.
Don't you think you're being a bit blithe?
I doubt there'll be an eruption at all. We'll only be using the volcano's life spring to push souls into the Earth Pulse. I don't think that should have much of an impact on the volcano's activity itself.
Well, if you say so. That's a load off.
Aye. But the ancients also say that when the four Empyreans awaken, there's a great shift in the Earth. If they're angry about being roused from their slumber, I don't think a volcanic eruption is something we can rule out.
See? What did I tell you? Really, I'm sure we'll be fine. If the volcano erupts, we'll just deal with it.
You're starting to sound like Velvet.
You look sure of yourself, but I'm still nervous. It may be best to write up a will. Eisen, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, but I'm using them.
That's enough. You already know how this will turn out, right?
Oh, so you figured that out.
It wasn't hard. Besides, it's not like you have anyone to give a will to.
Oof, way to cut to the quick.
Hey, bad guy, what's going on? Alright, got some new enemies.
I can fight you!
Oh, that's not gonna be as good as I wanted it to be. Of course, just run away from me. The best response I can give to you, bad guy, is aside from I'm doing great, is that this game is not a game for people that are looking for a really well-written. I'm hesitant to say traditional Japanese RPG because the writing in this game is actually pretty solid. Better than most of the Tales games out there, if not all of them. I will say if you like playing Tales of games, you will enjoy this game. Absolutely.
Come on, really?
I think the voice acting is pretty good. I think the combat is pretty good.
They were nothing.
I think the story is actually pretty well done. You know, overall, it's just a solid game, but it's not a game for everyone. And if you like Tales games, you're probably gonna like this game. If you've never played a Tales game, I'm not sure if I would start with this one or not. I don't think it would be a bad start, but when I'm thinking about it, Actually, this game might be a good start to play a Tales of game. It has a solid story. There's really no... I don't know. Now you got me thinking. Would this one be?
I'll end this quickly.
I'm gonna go with my hunch, and I'm gonna say it wouldn't be a good intro. Even though I really want it to be.
You're not hurt, are you?
I definitely really want this game to be a good intro, but I really can't find any reason why it's better than Symphonia or Vesperia, or even Zillia. Because both of those games have solid writing, I'll say, and the gameplay is good. Stories are solid. I didn't say that already. I don't know. But seeing as you've played Hearts, Abyss, and Zestiria, I think you're on a good track to enjoy this game.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Oh yeah, I would definitely recommend Zestiria to be one of the top, if not the top, choice for getting into a Tales series. I would say that it's hard to recommend Vesperia first because it's so good, and a lot of the other Tales games are just, you know, they're okay. And so if you go in to the Tales of series with Vesperia, you're going to be at a really high, and then you're like, okay, well, you know, the other ones must be great. And reality might set in. That's my only concern about that.
Hey, is everyone all right?
But then again, you know, experiencing Vesperia first, I mean, it's definitely one of the best. I still rank Symphonia as my favorite, which puts it as the best, but Vesperia is definitely number 2. There's no contest for the number 2 spot. So with that said, bad guy, yes, I think this game is worth it, as long as you've played a Tales of game before.
So cold. Getting...
Oh, it's ready to fight.
If you fall asleep, we're leaving you.
If you haven't, or anybody watching hasn't played a Tales of game first, go play Symphonia, Tales of Symphonia, or go play Tales of Vesperia.
Your style is...
Oh, well, he got his question. Well, the answer to his question, I guess. I haven't played Legendia or Tempest.
Come on, really?
Graces was okay. I still praise the combat for Graces so high. It's probably the best combat in the series. Man. Let me see. Abyss, I still haven't beaten Abyss. I have it on the 3DS. Mew drives me insane. Can't stand Mew. Actually, I just really can't stand most of the characters in that game. Something triggered something over here. Okay. Gotta go this way. I haven't played Hearts or Heart either. Tempest I haven't played. The really early on ones. Basically everything before Symphonia I think I haven't played. I believe Symphonia was the first one I started playing on the GameCube. Fun fact, I bought Tales of Symphonia a collective between 5 and 7 times total. I haven't bought it on the PC yet because stuff. It was a bad port, but I'd be more than happy to buy that game again. Love that game. My favorite game of all time, tied with Legend of Dragoon.
I'll end this quickly.
I need to watch the speedrun of Symphonia. I just want to see what crazy things are done in that game. And what a speedrunner can get away with.
This fight is over.
You'll be facing Shigure soon.
Yeah, not long now. I know this is a weird time to bring this up, Laphicet, but there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
All right, ask away.
I knew you'd say that. So, how was your bath at Mercio?
Huh?
You went in with Velvet, right? Just between us guys. What was it like?
What are you getting at, Roguro?
Let me in on this too. It'll be our secret.
Not you too, Aizen!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. There are just certain times in life when you need to find your resolve and seize the opportunity. We just want to know what your resolve got you.
Right. It's like a test.
Stop it! I didn't go into the bath with her!
Now that's a shame. That might have been your one shot. Once you're all grown up, you won't be able to get away with it.
That's why I didn't do it. I'm tired of Velvet treating me like a little kid.
Bravo!
You passed the test.
Right. You don't need me to watch over you anymore.
Why did you laugh like that?
We're just happy that you're growing up.
I don't understand you two. If you're just gonna pick on me, go away.
We're sorry, but I really needed that. Laughter's good for the soul.
Rokuro, were you feeling tense?
You wouldn't think it, huh? But now I can fight like I always do. I owe you, Laphicet.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Looks like the next test is yours.
Yeah. Laphicet, Eisen. Watch me prove myself.
It is your destiny.
Rokuro, how do you think Shigure will move against us?
He's not really the imaginative type. He'll be out in the open, waiting for us.
Can this place calm down with the enemies?
For a flanking attack.
We don't need to
goodness.
worry about an ambush.
Don't get him.
Shigure is waiting for us ahead.
Alright, sorry having problems, Godhammer. You have a good one. Oh, that's terrible. Man, Angel, all that weed talk got you salty.
Did you see that? I beat it.
Oh, I forgot these guys are too quick.
Not even worth
Sometimes I try to mix up my combos, and it never works out the way I want it to.
You better be ready.
One down.
Come on, really?
I see you've been mentioning Bleach a couple of times. I tried watching Bleach. I think I watched up to the 3rd episode. And I was just like, this show's not really grabbing me. Yet Naruto started off as one of the worst animes ever, and for whatever reason I just kept on watching that. So I'm pretty inconsistent with what I like and what I dislike. Oh, drinking bleach. I don't recommend that.
Wow, really? He's really just waiting for us here? Rokuro!
It's okay.
Incredible. The old bastard forged himself into a sword.
Indeed. That blade's the embodiment of Kurogane's centuries of study.
The Kurogane Stormquell. I like it.
Just Kurogane for now. He will be the blade that surpasses both Stormquell and Stormhowl. And when it does, then he will have earned the name Kurogane Stormquell.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Watch out. I wouldn't be surprised if he used an Armatus.
An Armatus? It's not my style to rely on anyone's help.
Ha! Says the big bad exorcist. Look, you'll even ask a tubby kitty for help.
Shut up! I'm totally not!
He isn't. Quite the opposite, actually. Shigure asked me to restrain his power.
Restrain his power? Wait, you don't mean...
She does. It's for my training. At first, I could barely even move my little finger. Morgrim, release my bindings.
About to go.
Can a human even be
down.
this strong?
Kitty Wampus was holding him back?
With enough will, humans can do anything. This was to be my secret weapon against Artorias.
I'm impressed.
Roll!
Sorry, but we're pitching in.
Good. I'll take you all at once. Forget about fighting fair. You won't beat me unless you use everything you've got.
I know. All too well.
Let me forge this super powerful weapon that I got my friend Kurogane to forge himself into a weapon. Now let me pull out my tiny little dagger so I can fight you. He'll just stay on my back. Hold on a second. Wow, his attack is super weak. Wow, he's only level 43. Oh, okay. His attack goes up by 100-ish.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, you're just gonna open up with that.
I don't even need to dodge. It'll be the same every time.
Oh, okay.
So you can handle my attacks now. This is where the fight truly begins.
Is he taking any damage? He is.
I totally agree.
That's not what I wanted to do. Trying to stun him. Wait, what are you doing in my party? Are you always in my party? Alright, Magilu, get in there. Oh, get out the way. Alright. Oh.
I don't even need to dodge. It'll be the same every time. Final judgment.
Wow, you broke my guard. I'm gonna save my souls. I'm gonna keep 5. Because I'm gonna try to Mystic Guard him. No! Leave her alone! Alright, 8,000 HP. Oops. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm not gonna get it, but I wanted to get the four Mystic Art and I get the 3 instead.
You people are really something, aren't you?
Don't act like you're impressed. I haven't even shown you my true blade.
Your true blade? Well then, no time for me to take a break.
Shigure!
Keep out of this one, Morgrim.
Rogoro, he's still got plenty of power left.
Of course he does. He's Shigure Rangetsu after all.
2 blades, you sure?
Why don't you find out? It's your life on the line.
The same goes for you. So this is your true blade.
That's right. I developed this technique to defeat you.
Not bad at all.
Did he really do it?
This is my parting gift to Kurogane. Take Stormhowl. One last thing. Please, let this fat cat go.
Shigure?
Shigure, you were ordered to be executed because I
was already planning on leaving. I was sick of living the life of a chained dog.
Have a good one, Angel.
Idiot. Stop worrying about the little things. Rejoice when your blade finds its mark. Seethe when it doesn't. Die when one finds you. That's all there is to it. The way of the sword is a simple one. That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, it really is.
That's the vicious face I'm looking for. If only Artorias' stony face could smile like that, he'd be a lot happier.
Yeah. Velvet.
We're good?
We're good. My blade found its mark.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that that would be a little bit more epic than it was. But it was okay. It was an all right conclusion to. Gosh, I don't even. Rokuro's arc.
If you want to leave now, Rokuro, I won't stop you.
Don't forget, my purpose here is to repay my debt to you.
You really gonna leave that sword there? What are you doing?
What's the matter? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Okay? Is that all you have to say?
What's wrong? You really are crying.
You and Shigure. You were brothers, but...
Oh, that. It's really nothing to shed tears over.
How can you pretend it's not important? Don't tell me it's because you're a demon.
You went and answered your own question.
So you will say it's because you're a demon.
No, that's not the answer, actually. It's not because I'm a demon. It's because we're swordsmen that I'm not sad.
Huh?
When we fought, when we both really fought, I got this sharp, vivid feeling that pierced straight to my core. When we were both throwing ourselves wholly into the battle, we wanted to keep on fighting forever, like an unquenchable thirst. That's a feeling we only got from each other.
Lord Shigure did seem to be enjoying himself. I feel like I can understand it a little better now. But I'll never comprehend it.
That's for the better. If you did, you'd end up like us.
Probably so.
I wonder when I'll be able to have a match like that again.
You won't have to worry about that.
Hmm?
Just as you work so hard to defeat Lord Shigure, another swordsman will do the same to defeat you.
You're not wrong. Your positivity reminds me of him. Now I'm suddenly craving a cup of Yozakura Anmitsu.
Yozakura Anmitsu?
Cherry blossom flavored sweet bean paste, black sesame ice cream, and fruit. It was Shigure's favorite.
That's kind of hard to picture, but I'd like to try it.
Let's settle then. When this is all over, I'll take you out for some.
I look forward to that.
Then make sure you come back alive, alright?
You too, Rokuro. Yozakura Anmitsu. I won't forget.
Rokuro, you said something to him at the end.
To Shigure?
Yeah. Maybe it's not my place to ask, but...
I don't mind. It was just something that happened long ago. The story about Shigure plotting to overthrow our lord. That was a lie. A lie that I spread.
But why...
I wanted a just cause to strike him down. Storm Howl, Shigure's name, the leadership of the clan. I used to want all of that for myself.
Do you regret it?
Not at all. Besides, Shigure figured it out a long time ago. But really, I don't know what made me think I had the strength to defeat him back then.
He was truly strong.
Of course he was. He was the head of the Rangetsu family, the strongest warriors in all the land.
Rokuro, does this make you head of the clan now?
No. I'm a demon. And more importantly, all I ever wanted was to beat my brother. That's enough for me.
But you're gonna leave that sword right there. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Alright, Kato. What you got to say?
You should get out of here while you still have the chance.
If things get hairy, I'll run. But please, let me stay here a little longer. I owe Shigure for giving me back my free will. And he always did hate to be alone.
I never knew that.
You didn't? Weren't you his brother?
We never had time to think about anything other than our training.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any insult. He lived and he died according to his own beliefs. That has to be good enough. Humans like that are not so bad.
I suppose we aren't.
You're a funny sort of Moloch, aren't you?
Thanks for the compliment.
I remember the fat cat from from Billion. Can we really use it as a spear? Are you sure we got it as an item? Guando. What are you currently using? Ooh, that's terrible. Oh, yeah. I guess you're right about that. You finally mastered that. So 146. Which means we're going to that one. And that has 102 magic attack. There is nothing that's going to beat that. Nope. So you're keeping that. Man. It kind of makes me angry that they're just going to leave that there. It's like, come on, man. It's now the second strongest sword in the world.
It's scorching. No, it's torrid. Wait, no, it's hot! Can you please stop making a fuss? Anyone who can keep their cool inside a volcano needs their head examined.
I can feel the power of the Earth Pulse flowing upward. This is the life spring.
That's odd. Melchior isn't here.
Have you devoured even Shigure, Lord of Calamity? But remember, the only exorcists whose souls are worthy of sacrifice are Shigure, Oscar, Teresa, and me!
He's above us, at the volcano's peak.
With 3 souls, you can only awaken 3 Empyreans. That won't be enough to seal Innominat's power. If you are missing even one, awakening them will cause this volcano to explode, with you inside it. If you seek to awaken all 4 elemental Empyreans, then come. Try and take my soul from me!
What do you think, Magilo?
Trap. Melchior's greatest strength lies in his power over ice. I only wish we could lure him down here.
But we dare not forget. He's an exorcist who spent years plotting to awaken Innominat.
Exactly. He could be capable of anything. It'd be dangerous to assume otherwise.
Maybe this is the wrong time, but Magilo, you're related to Melchior, right?
You'd better believe it's the wrong time. Long ago, I was Magilanica Loom Maven, Melchior's foster daughter, and before I was cast out, his disciple.
Magilanica? The lost legate.
Huh. So even after 10 years, my name still lives on.
I'm impressed. You must have commanded a lot of respect.
Not in the least. The relationship between Melchior and I was like that between Velvet and Artorias. The debts owed, and the grudges held. Velvet, you don't have to believe me. You may never believe me. But I tell you now, I want to settle my—
I don't much care about the affairs of a witch, now do I? I'm going to the peak to find him. Just doing what I want, like always.
Yep, that's right. And I'm going with you, like always.
My goodness.
Piece of cake, it's a cinch. Piece of cinch, it's scorching, it's freezing, it's scorching.
What are you muttering about?
You told me to chill out when I complained about the heat.
Is that still bothering you?
I heat up quickly and cool down slowly. I'm not bothering anyone, so go on, get lost!
That's even more annoying. I mean, come on. If it's both hot and cold, it's not scorzing. It's freeching, clearly.
That doesn't sound like me at all. Wait, that's not even my point! My skin feels like a frozen shell, but somehow my insides are boiling! This is miserable! It should be one or the other. I can't stand this fence-sitting!
Oh? Well, so what about the pineapple and sweet and sour pork?
Gross! A sweet omelet? A crime against nature.
Chocolate-covered raisins?
Whoever thought up dried grapes should be hanged!
Well then, what about peach pie?
I don't see what you're getting at!
What about yourself?
Utterly vile.
Doesn't that make you a fence-sitter?
That's why I'm having you eat that old man and shove him into the life spring.
I hope you learn to like yourself.
Don't try to embarrass me.
So Magilu is the adopted daughter. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, new enemies.
I'll end this quickly.
I'm kind of confused about the difficulty of this game because we were fighting level 60-something dudes. Now we're fighting 50-something dudes. Do they really increase the levels for the difficulty?
Not bad.
I don't want to fight you. I just want my surfboard capabilities. Gotta fight you though.
You better be ready.
This freaking dog. Wait, did the other one despawn? It did. Give me something good. Come to think of it, I should really just equip everybody with the best stuff. That's not really the best for you. Neither is that. So you're using topaz paper. Ooh, that's the bomb diggity. Man, you are so close to getting that, but I want to just tear it away from you to equip something like this. I missed you. Topaz. Mithro's the best. Fatigue, that's fine. This. Wow, that reduces your defense by a crap ton. You. Wow, that is terrible. Looks like 109 is the best. Yep. That's a 38. Yep, giving you that one. I'm gonna give you that. Where's more magic attack? 32. We'll give you 32 and we'll work our way up. Mithro boots. Oh, I missed you. We're just gonna skip to the good stuff. That's actually not too bad. Let's give you that. That's just kind of subjective. Oh, you caught up with me.
Not even worth my time.
Oh, I walked into the wrong guy.
It's over.
You are taking 0 damage. Alright, what's going on? You have 2400 whatchamacallit? And you reduce damage by 30. Fun! Alright, so I'm gonna swap you and swap you. I don't think I have any spells binded, so we're just gonna feel a bit lucky here. Wow, you already got 3,000. Wow, you already did.
I hope I did a good job.
Okay. Give me something.
We just need one last soul to awaken the elemental Empyreans.
Are you alright, Velvet?
I'll eat Melchior, and our collection will be complete.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about you. You collapsed after the thing with Teresa and Oscar, remember?
Ah, you wonder if I'm fine after eating Shigure. It's not a problem.
But wasn't Shigure a lot more powerful than they were?
But look at me. I'm fine, right? Does it seem like I'm faking it?
No.
I think I'm just used to it. Both my body and mind.
You're not just used to it. You've changed.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I changed after finding my free will, you've gotten stronger through our travels too. You faced down many sorrows and hardships, and overcame them all.
Did I, though?
You did. And that's why I...
I only make you a quiche later.
Could you make pudding too?
Sure. But are you just trying to butter me up so I'll cook for you?
Well, I mean... yeah. How did you know?
You really have grown a lot, haven't you? All right, let's go and find me some Melchior to eat.
Yeah!
Nom. Nom. Hello, souls.
I knew this would be big.
Mistress's scolding.
Scout ship to...
Okay. So how do I get to that chest? Laphicet would be a delicious appetizer. Man, for some reason I wanted to say the word hors d'oeuvre. I don't know why. Man, the way you're quietly hyping up this fight, Vidalfnir, makes me very excited for it. Hey, welcome back, Godhelmet. Oh, you teleport. Making our way to Melchior, the Illusionist. The Illusionist, by the way, is a great movie. Stars Edward Norton and Jessica Biel, I think her name is. And it's a wonderful movie. I recommend you see it.
You better be ready.
The only Metal Gear game I've played was one of the really old ones. One of the ones where it was 3D, but it was the kind of old school Metal Gear where, you know, you're in a room and you gotta just get to the other side and not be detected or killed or whatever. The old school ones. I have the game Metal Gear Solid 4. Never played it. Watched a Let's Play of it actually. I think I bought it on Amazon for $5. I think it's still in the plastic actually. I had brief desires to buy Metal Gear Solid 5. That's the open world one, I believe. Yeah, I had brief desires to get that one. But after a while, the true colors of that game finally reached the masses. I was like, I was watching some streamers play it, and it It's like, you know, that's enough for me. These rocks are exactly the same. That rock over there, and this rock. Are all these rocks the same? They just resize them and rotate them, which is the proper way to level design, but you'd think you would create more rocks, or you would create them with a different shape variant so that they're not so obviously the same rock, or place less rocks.
I'm not sure what Melchior is really capable of. What kind of man is he?
To put it short, he's the Exorcist's shadow.
Their shadow?
They're supposed to be free of malevolence, but they're only human, and so are those who they want to save. But sincerity and conviction alone won't save the world. To remain free of malevolence, they need someone to do their dirty work. A shadow.
I see. And that's Melchior's job.
During all my time at the Abbey, I was never aware of what he was really doing.
So, why hasn't he succumbed to malevolence?
Because his belief in the Exorcists as the saviors of the world is pure and unyielding. It is a mountain of ice that will neither boil, nor melt, nor break. I know the depths of his frozen heart all too well.
Wait, does that mean you?
Yes. Melchior was raising me to be the shadow for the next leader of the Exorcists. Artorius himself. But that was a terrible mistake. I was unable to live up to his expectations.
So if things had gone as he planned, we'd be fighting you instead of Melchior.
I'm glad that didn't have to happen.
True. If Magilou was running the Abbey...
They would be completely unpredictable. That would be fearsome.
Maybe. But doesn't that sound like a whole lot of fun?
So Melchior was my shadow too.
Oh, feeling too sympathetic to fight him?
I wouldn't say that.
There's nothing to be sad about. Removing shadows is part of a shadow's job. Even if I'm a failed shadow, I'm still a witch, and I cast a deeper darkness.
Well, that's good, Godhammer. I don't know. The words are not coming to me. What drew you to play Metal Gear Solid 2?
I can see the peak just ahead. If Melchior's anywhere, he's there.
Be careful. That crafty old buzzard is nothing like Shigure. He won't fight us head on.
Ooh, rough gemstone. They sell for like 30,000 gold. Still haven't gotten my surfboard thing from this place. Alright.
Is victory for us really possible? We're facing the legate, Lord Melchior.
I'd give us around 4 to 1 against.
4 to 1? Are our chances that slim?
Almost every trick I or any current exorcist knows can be traced back to him. If I throw out 3 hearts at once, he'll pull 6 out of his hat. He knows our capabilities and he's got far more power. 4 to 1 might be generous.
I suppose you're right.
However, we have Velvet, the boy, and Rokuro. Who knows what value they'll add when they run amok? It's impossible to calculate, but if luck goes our way, our chances will rise considerably.
Right. We are challenging the hardest possible foe.
But I'm only talking about a straight-up fight. Knowing Melchior, he'll have some nasty tricks.
No matter how you analyze it, the outlook is grim.
Eisen, you too?
What's wrong with a level-headed look at things? Careful consideration could give us the tool we need to turn the odds in our favor. After all, Magilou, Forewarned is forearmed, right?
Yes, that's true. Even still, we won't find a weakness in him.
Let's take another hard look. What we need might be lying right at our feet.
At our feet, eh? I'll keep my eyes on the ground as we walk then.
Is that foreshadowing? Is that what that's supposed to be? And finding him in Smash Bros. Brawl is a pretty good reason. Smash Brothers series is wonderbar. I wonder if I should go back to that location there. Or if I should continue going where I'm going. Don't know the value. It's probably a side area. So let's take the chance. Let's go all the way back and trust that it's a side area. It's probably not a side area. This doesn't... Oh, it could be. A lot of freaking enemies here, though. Oh, get off me. Oh, hey! These enemies are weaker than me. Actually, there was an area over there. Over here. All right. We're back on the grind. Go this way. There's nothing over here, right? Nothing over here. There's actually something pretty good over there. There's a save point. All right. That means this is it. The battle with Melchior. Some cutscene stuff is about to go down. This run right here is entirely worthless, and they could have dealt with without this. Just cutscene straight to the guy. Rough gemstone.
The four elemental Empyreans are the beings that maintain the balance and harmony between earth, water, wind, and fire. Have you even stopped to think about why they sleep? About what waking them will do to this world's order?
Not really. I don't much care.
They sleep because of arrogant, insolent wretches like you. The Empyreans derive their power and that of their blessings from the prayers of the pure at heart. But humans became corrupted and neglected their prayers. The forgotten Empyreans drifted into slumber.
Human prayers are the source of their power? Just like the Malachim.
Are you trying to say Innominat blesses someone when he eats their soul?
As the fifth Empyrean, Innominat's purpose is to eat human souls, malevolence and all, and to wipe the slate clean. When all mankind is once again pure as a newborn babe, the elemental Empyreans can be safely revived.
You want to wipe the slate? But that means...
Yes, civilization will crumble. The spread of malevolence, the cleansing of Innominat, the cycle has repeated countless times over the eons. That is why human civilization rises and falls. But if this continues, humanity will never surpass a certain threshold. Thus, the Abbey will control Innominat's power, so that we may guide humanity into a new, better era.
It all makes sense now. You developed the art of armatization to control Innominat.
And in order to create the Armatus, you needed the technology found in Siegfried, didn't you?
So that's why you got Eifried involved in all of this.
Just as light cannot exist without darkness, no great achievement comes without sacrifice. Even I must be made tribute for the sake of our ideal world!
Armatus!
No, you don't!
Eisen, stop!
I told you, he's a crafty old buzzard.
I should have known it wouldn't be that simple.
Alright, it's about to go down. Wow, this guy's stats are terrible. Iron stands for 20 hits, so we're not going to interrupt any of his arts. Wow, absorb HP 28%, that's ridiculous. Okay. Don't get bodied. We got this.
Rebellious fool, ill fallen so far,
I'm Makilani, but no longer! I am the witch!
Come on, man. That's a little early. Come to think of it, he never breaks soul. Never ever. I never use his mystic art, so break souls. Souls are at max. I'm okay with that. You never use it either. You use it all the time. You never really use it. Alright, we'll go with that. Oh. Walking out of that. Stop running into. This is gonna be nasty. Come on. Everybody get him. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold up. Trying to... There we go. That's the one that I was looking for. I'll take that. Come on. There we go. Jesus. I'm really surprised that didn't kill me. Wait. Okay. Almost burned my Mystic Art. Alright, he's dead. I was holding it down.
Were I only 100 years younger?
100? He's used an oath to add years to his life. Centuries, even.
Is that what you call rational? Sounds like an obsession.
I've said the same thing thousands of times. If it were my choice, I'd have let myself die naturally long ago. But did he not say? Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
So were the words of the exorcist Claudin.
They were foolish.
Think what you will. I'll show you the truth of his words.
You think illusions will work on us now?
Not in the least. But it bought me enough time to finish my art.
Are you trying to set off the volcano?
You'll die too!
As long as I take the Lord of Calamity with me, I have no regrets. That's because I follow reason. Oh. Oh! How dare you insult Claudin's ideal soul!
Hey, Master. Emotions are a real pain, aren't they?
All right.
Do it now! You're damn right I will!
We did it, guys. We beat the game. It's all over. We don't need to kill Artorias anymore. Right? Right?
What was that?
The elemental Empyreans have awoken.
We are free. We will no longer be your tools.
Oh dear, what's happening?
All right. Scale Crusher.
You saved us, Mogulu. Thanks. If you hadn't thrown Melchior off balance, we'd all be dead.
I settled my own affairs. Nothing more. But if you want to thank me, I accept gifts.
I take it back.
He couldn't hurt those flowers. Was that his oath?
No. That old fool loved flowers more than anything else. Far more than he did any living human. That's all there was to it.
I suppose even a legate can never fully control his heart.
Same goes for a witch. Sometimes living can be the hardest affliction. Have the 4 elemental Empyreans awakened?
Who knows? But anything that would sleep through that isn't worth our time.
Better watch your mouth or they'll smite you. I can feel a shift in Inominat's domain.
Yeah, all 4 of them have awoken. Inominat has been pushed out from the Earth pulses.
Humanity's amplified resonances will diminish, and many Malachim will regain their free will. The Exorcists will likely lose a good chunk of their forces.
Eleanor, have you lost your ability to fight too?
Sorry to disappoint, but I can still see you. Evil demons, Malachim, and witches alike.
You know where he is.
I can feel him. His body has left the Earth pulses. He's somewhere above the Empyrean's throne now. Artorias is with him. However, Inominat is pushing back against the other Empyreans with incredible force.
If the 4 are defeated, we'll lose our last chance. No time to waste.
Let's go. It's time to end this.
Yeah.
The mountain doesn't appear to be erupting. Or doing anything else, really. I'd say that's a relief.
Were Melchior's claims only a bluff?
I'm not convinced. Most of his threats had as much truth in them as he could muster.
With the 4 Empyreans revived, the land is awakened. Changes in the Earth that once took eons will now happen in a few hundred years.
A few hundred years?
The mountain will erupt, but not for a long while.
A long while to a human, maybe. But compared to the history of the land, it'll be a blink of an eye.
But Inominat is the Empyrean of suppression. Who can say what will happen when we kill him? Well, it's not like I care anyway.
I think we should care.
Alright. Alright, alright. Still got more stuff to get from Tipo Island.
Melchior sure was strong, wasn't he?
Yeah. If it weren't for Mogulu's help, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
But you saw the opening she gave us and took it.
Did you want to be the one to finish him off?
If it mattered to me, I'd have fought him alone. We all had our reasons to fight him. The opportunity just happened to be yours. That's all there is to it.
I understand.
If Melchior had only manipulated Ifrid for personal reasons, then that would be settled now. But he was acting based on his idea of reason. That creating a world without malevolence was worth the cost of destroying people's free will. Ifrid won't be avenged until I destroy that very philosophy.
Your business with the Abbey isn't done.
Not even close. You all could just sit around twiddling your thumbs, and I'd still take the heads of Artorias and Inominat on my own. If you want to be the ones to finish them off, you'll have to beat me to it.
You're on.
I'll fight with everything I've got. That's all I can do.
That's plenty.
All right, skits galore.
I really don't mean to pry, but I've gotta know. Does it feel good to pinch all those souls out from your stomach?
That's kind of a gross way of putting it.
I have to agree with Velvet. The way you put it sounds so inappropriate.
I'm pretty sure that was her point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why so cranky? I was only asking to see if you were getting hungry or not.
Then ask that in the first place.
Are you? Hungry, that is.
I do feel hungry, now that you mention it. But I don't think it has to do with losing those souls.
Then why is it?
Maybe my appetite is increasing as Inominat's suppression weakens.
Yeah, I'm suddenly feeling hungry myself.
My stomach could start growling at any moment.
I have been thinking of nothing but delicious things to eat for a while now.
I bet Magilu only brought it up because she's feeling peckish herself.
No, that's not the reason at all.
That settles it then. When we get back to the ship, you can take guard duty while we eat.
I'll make a quiche and pudding.
I'll cook up some pinyon and tomato stew.
Ooh, I'd love to try your cooking, Madame Eleanor. Let's get back to the ship.
Getting all fired up about food. I would never... I would kill for a big bowl of sweet Calegian-style borscht!
Then go find me some peaches.
Why peaches?
Because you can't have Calegian borscht without peach pie for dessert.
Oh my gosh, another one.
We've found quite a few geotrees so far. I feel like I've run 3 marathons back to back. I'm sorry, Bienfu. That's okay. All this exercise is making me nice and buff. You're right. You don't look any different, but when I touch you, I definitely feel muscles. I bet I could even take down Aizen and Rokuro with a single well-placed hit. I'm not so sure, but okay.
Bienfu, I know we're placing a heavy burden on you with all this geoboard business, and I'm sorry for that. But we really appreciate it. You've been truly helpful.
Aw, Madame Eleanor, you're too sweet. You're nothing like that mean old Miss Magilu.
How are you coping with your fatigue?
I'm kind of not, actually. In fact, I don't think I'll ever recover. Unless you give me a nice massage, Madame Eleanor.
I think I can manage that.
I didn't think that actually worked.
I'm quite good at working out those pressure points. I can really grind the butt of my spear in just the right spots and have you feeling refreshed in no time. But I have to warn you, it might hurt a little bit.
What? You know what? Never mind. I'm good. You don't have to push so hard. Okay, that is refreshing, but ow, 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 ow.
All right. We're going to end it here for today. It was a great stream. Lot of story went by. And kind of sad that Melchior is dead because I liked him as a character. He was cool. But I appreciate everybody watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 5:30 PST. We're going to finish this game. Hopefully. And beat Artorias, beat Inominat, and hopefully the very end of it. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.